I'm also hiccuping real bad. Like, it's not good. Okay. This hotel is haunting us with the acid reflux. The acid reflux is the worst part.
All right, let's do this thing.
Yes. All right, Amy Baxter.
Hello, my name is Amy Baxter. So I met Catherine in college. We were both actually went to college down here in St. Petersburg, beautiful Sunshine State. We met on the sailing team together. We're both competitive sailors, and we race sailboats all over the place, and we have for many, many years.
You first become fascinated with the paranormal.
I have always been fascinated with the paranormal. Definitely remember having lots of experiences as a child that really scared me in my house growing up. I've pretty much been a journalist and a writer for the past 8-9 years. So I work a full-time job and do some little ghosty stuff on the side with my girl, Catherine.
My name is Catherine Hammond. I'm originally from Southern Illinois. I moved down to St. Petersburg, Florida in 2008 to attend Eckerd College, and I've been here ever since. I got into the paranormal because both my father and my paternal grandmother liked all things scary. I would not say that I have a sixth sense. My breasts can tell when it's already raining. I don't think it's that all-encompassing enough to be a sense, but I do think that I am sensitive. All right, so I do have a day job. I work for a large bank. I work in indirect auto lending in relationship management, and I don't think it says a single thing about me as a human being, so don't read into it.
For our first wine and spirits, we're heading to the Don CeSar Hotel in St. Pete Beach, Florida. We're going to drink some wine and spend the night in the city's most famous haunted hotel.
The Don CeSar was built in 1925 by Thomas Rowe. Rowe's inspiration came after attending the opera Maritana, where he fell in love with the young, beautiful singer Lucinda. While Lucinda returned his affections, the romance was doomed when her parents forbid her from seeing Rowe, and she tragically died young. The hotel was named the Don CeSar after Lucinda's love interest in the opera, which was also her nickname for Rowe. In its prime, the Don CeSar, also known as the Pink Palace, entertained mega-famous guests such as Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, and Scott F. Fitzgerald. After Rowe's passing in 1940, it served as a military hospital and a convalescent home until it was phased out in 1945. The building sat vacant and fell into disrepair. It was scheduled to be demolished until locals banded together to revive it in 1973, and the Don has been a luxury hotel ever since.
With our mission in mind, we were off to see Thomas Rowe, the original builder of the Don CeSar, who died in 1940. Thomas Rowe and his wife Mary are buried at the Royal Palm South Cemetery in St. Petersburg. Cathy and I headed out there just before twilight a few nights before our overnight at the hotel. After reading some online reviews of the cemetery, and yes, people really do leave online reviews about cemeteries, we were sad to see the state of the place. As many had previously observed, the cemetery is overgrown and feels neglected. We found the Rowe graves quickly, and nearby there were several disturbed gravestones. There was also some construction equipment around, and Hurricane Ian had only just passed through St. Pete a few weeks ago, so we could not say what had caused this disturbance. We decided to clear off the gravestones of Thomas and Mary Rowe so they were visible once more. Right near these graves, we noticed a large tree that seemed to have a face in it.
Oh my god, the face. This is great scary B-roll. Catherine. Holy cow.
We could clearly see a face in this tree, and it felt just a bit ominous. Yeah. It was right around this point that Cathy noticed there was an enormous owl on the other side of the cemetery, and we had watched YouTube videos of other people exploring the cemetery talking about Thomas Rowe, and they had also seen this owl, so we kind of knew that it probably lived on the grounds, but the sheer size of it was super, super impressive.
It just moved.
It's real.
Holy shit. It moved, right?
I thought so.
Yes, it turned.
I don't want to walk or this.
Yeah. You feeling spookiness at all?
I haven't really felt anything. Just very calm, peaceful energy I feel here. Everybody's resting.
I am definitely spooked out. I definitely feel stuff here. Like the whole right side of my body has goosebumps, and it feels super eerie to me.
Is that real?
Across many cultures and religions, owls are seen as spiritual beings and messengers from beyond. While what they represent varies from omens of death to signs of good luck, their supernatural wisdom is always seen as a powerful force.
I don't know, but don't you feel like something's leading us over there? Because first we saw the face in the tree.
Yeah.
And then we saw the owl.
Yeah, you feel being like a little pull towards it.
I literally just got goosebumps and chills on this side of my body.
Yeah. Oh, creepy. Okay. It's going. It flew away.
Wow. Let's go check out that grave. Ooh, I got goosebumps again.
So here we'll tell you a little more about Thomas Rowe's death and why we wanted to come here to his grave. Thomas Rowe died suddenly in 1940 after suffering a heart attack in the lobby of the hotel. At the time, his plan for the succession of the hotel was for it to pass into ownership of the employees, but that never happened. Instead, the Pink Palace was taken over by his wife, Mary Rowe, who ended up selling the hotel to the U.S. Army just 2 years later. Thomas Rowe is the most famous ghost at the Don CeSar Hotel. Apparently, he's been seen strolling the beach and even sometimes helping out the staff. Seems he never left. While we weren't able to communicate with Thomas or Mary Rowe here at the cemetery, we were happy to come visit them in South St. Pete, if only to give their graves a shine and pay our respects before spending the night at the Pink Palace. Guess what?
What?
I got us the room he used to stay in.
Stop it! Is it 101 or 102?
106. Here's your wristband.
Because I just like threw things in things.
Thank you.
Is you all right on the steps of that mess?
Yes, I think so.
We ended up getting room 106 on the first floor off the lobby. The front desk told Amy this is where Thomas Rowe used to stay in his later years. However, the book we referenced said it was actually room 101 and 102.
Our first impressions of the Don were spectacular. The hotel is very pretty and our room was extremely spacious and smelled brand new. But we were ready to have a glass of wine and begin our night. Hi.
Have you?
heard too much. Just kind of like weird things, you know, like little small things.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
Anything on the first floor?
Well, that is where they had like the hospital like back in the day.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything, but you know, you can kind of pick up on the vibes.
Oh, the vibes.
Awesome.
What's the best vibes for a drink right now? Which place
Like
in the
this
hotel?
bar or inside? Yeah.
Probably this one because it does close at sunset, so you would want to
Like last call here.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
so pretty. Thanks.
Thanks.
After grabbing a drink at the pool, Cathy and I headed to one of the restaurants down by the pool and had a quick little dinner, followed by some more wine drinking at the Rowe bar right inside. We like to visit almost all the bars in a hotel or in a place because you can easily meet guests and speak with staff who are there who might have come across experiences. And we actually met 2 guests who had experiences in their first couple nights of visiting the Don.
I said, the elevators are weird. And she said, yes, you should really get out of here.
Who said that?
Some girl.
Just those guests?
Yeah, I mean, like 30 minutes ago.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you should do some research. So I have no idea.
So you haven't done your research?
No. I just showed up.
Yeah.
What are you
Thank
doing?
you, brother.
Okay, we're talking about ghosts, yeah.
It's the most haunted place in Fulton,
This
Kentucky.
place? Yeah.
That's why we're
No,
here.
that's why they're there.
We're ghost hunting tonight.
Well, sort of. We're drinking.
We'll see. Wine and spirits.
Alright. I had a pretty wild dream last night.
Here?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was having a
Move on back. Come on. Out here and go.
dream, and it was somebody was trying to revive somebody that was dead. And
This used to be a hospital.
I felt like the bed was shaking. And all of a sudden I just yelled out, stop.
Well, that's what you should do.
And then I woke up and I grabbed him like this.
Yeah.
And this morning he said he did not feel the bed shake, so it just must have been a dream, a bad dream.
What, are you on the first?
Yeah, what floor are you
Are you on
on?
the first or fifth by chance?
7.
Oh, 7, okay.
But you know it used to be a hospital.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah.
Which might have already been in my subconscious and freaked me out, so.
Wow. No, that's kind of wild.
In my dream, I truly felt like the whole bed was shaking.
Oh my
And
God.
I heard myself yell out, stop. And then I woke up.
Wow.
So, yeah.
After making new friends at the Rowe bar, we made our way back to our room, where we immediately began setting up our equipment. One of the pieces of equipment we brought is an EMF, or electromagnetic field reader. Here, we're just getting a baseline in our room, so when we call for ghosts later, we can see if any spikes in the EMF reader are potentially supernatural.
Girl, what's this bruise here?
Oh my God. Okay. So remember, we did that regatta in Davis Island.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been sailing in a while, so I had these bruises. And so in Key West for Matt's bachelor party, I told everyone, I was like, oh my God, look, you think that's bad? Look at this bruise in my butt crack. And I showed them this bruise that I had literally in my butt crack. Like I'd sat in something. And finally, someone was like, there's no bruise.
You just been showing your crack.
I showed my crack to 6 people, and there was no bruise in my butt crack.
Oh no.
Oh, this is definitely a service elevator.
It's where he liked to spend his time.
We headed up to the 5th floor, which supposedly has the most paranormal activity. Or at least we tried to get there. Come on.
Oh my god. Should we go drink? Sure. No. This one has no buttons.
Well, none of the smart ones don't have buttons.
We were just on the fifth floor in the other elevator, and it was such a circle.
Look how like smoky that is.
Where did our elevator go before we fixed it?
We should walk real slow. Yeah. People are still in there working. Yep.
This is locked.
How'd you know?
You can see it in
Oh.
there. I mean, maybe on mine.
Try that. Oh, it's just an office.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Thomas.
You heard that?
But there's people in the kitchen, we know that. Wow, it's like real spooky in there.
Yeah, well, it's like a proper meeting room.
That looks old as fuck to me. Ooh, spooky vibes for sure.
Yes.
Thomas, are you here? We want to talk to you.
Thomas, tell us why you like to be here and not with your wife.
Is your wife, is Lucinda here?
Yeah, is Lucinda here?
Give us a sign of your presence.
You built this for her. Is she here?
It's spooky, for sure.
Oh, definitely. I hear
This walkway definitely feels luxurious to me. Like these big windows overlooking the roadway into St. Pete Beach. And then this like long hallway with all these windows.
sort of like a breezeway.
This is a breezeway, and it's a really luxe walk. I feel like it smells good. It's got these like really pretty lights.
It actually seems like very muted now. Like
Here we could clearly see that Catherine's GoPro was recording with the red light blinking. However, when we went back to look at the footage, this entire hallway had been wiped away.
The paint is fresh. Cathy? I don't know where she went. Literally just took a picture of a chandelier and I don't know where she went. But like, look at these really cute binoculars. They're all super tiny. Cathy? I lost Cathy and I'm a little bit scared. I'm still on the 5th floor. Here, I heard the elevator is going, so I got scared and I kind of ran down this hallway. But these doors are all locked and I don't see Catherine anywhere up here. Hi. Yeah, I lost my friend. I was trying to find her.
I was not up here. Everything's locked up.
Yeah. I don't know where she went. Okay.
where did she come from?
Where did you go? Okay, right now it's like 1:15 in the morning.
I'm also hiccuping real bad. Like, it's not good. Okay. This hotel is haunting us with the acid reflux. The acid reflux is the worst part. Okay.
In the perfectly right state of mind that we were, we decided it was time to whip out the Ouija board and attempt to communicate with Thomas Rowe. We joined hands and asked him to come forward. The first energy that we got gave us the name May, but it didn't really give us any information. We seemed to be going in circles. We weren't sure if it was an entity associated with the hotel room, but we certainly weren't getting Thomas Rowe.
Off the board. Okay. Yes, okay.
We did pick up on a different entity.
You are B-Y-A-Y.
Baby?
Baby? Are you a...
I am baby?
Stop it.
No.
No.
Whoa, wait, we haven't gotten a no literally like ever. I am baby?
I don't think we were gonna
That was wild.
At this point, the planchette started moving very quickly that we had a hard time keeping up. It started to spell 0, and it also indicated the number 0.
Okay, yes. 0. Okay, yes. Yes. Let's make...
0.
0. Okay.
Are you the youngest one here?
Yes. Okay, you're the baby of everyone, but who are you?
Alright,
Can
what's
you tell
your
us?
name? Why can't you tell us your name?
I did too. It got so dead. Like, dead silent.
As we were feeling this presence, my watch went off, and 4 seconds later, Cathy's GoPro died.
You don't feel it. It got cold. All the energy got sucked out of this room again. Okay. Yeah. You feel it.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we need to tell you something that we didn't tell you earlier.
You see, this entity that we felt is already known to us. Cathy felt it when we were in my house in St. Pete a month ago. We were just messing around filming promos for our show when something made its presence known to us.
It's the live music that's way too loud.
So far away, too.
There is a deafening quiet in here, though.
Yeah.
What zapped us of all the energy in here? Like, what was happening before? I think it's too quiet in here.
We ended up getting out the Ouija board to communicate with the entity that was coming through to us. We thought it wanted to talk to us because its presence was so palpable. However, like at the Don, we didn't get a name.
When we encountered this entity again in our hotel room at the Don, we knew we had to say goodbye. We turned off all of our equipment shortly after finding it on the Ouija board, and we told it to leave.
We loved our stay at the Don CeSar, and we do feel that we captured some physical evidence of paranormal experiences. While exploring the 5th floor hallway, we have video evidence that the GoPro was recording. However, there was no footage upon review. The GoPro also died after we felt the presence of that familiar entity during our seance. While we were reviewing footage, we also discovered that the camera angle during the sunset time-lapse video jumped while no one was in the room.
For us, the entity that we encountered is a mystery that still needs to be solved. We call this entity the Lurker. It seems to like the opportunities we offer to communicate with us, but it refuses to tell us any message or who it is. We are very wary of this entity, and we are going to seek help to figure out what it is and how to get rid of it.